There's a Creation Moments video out there that says because a mutation occurred that helped a species other than humans, beneficial mutations can't occur. This deliberate misunderstanding can't stand. Let's take a look.
Want to ruffle the feathers of an evolutionist? Just remind him that mutations are harmful.
I cannot disagree that some mutations are harmful. As some of my viewers know, my daughter had a mutation that caused a defect with her heart. I can't deny it happened as much as I want to. Sometimes mutations manifest themselves in a result that negatively affects the organism. These mutations are often weeded out because the creature that had it is unable to breed and pass on the mutation because it is detrimental to them.
Yes, there are many mutations that are neutral, but beneficial mutations are only a figment of the evolutionist's imagination.
And here's where the lies begin. I've already gone over several types of beneficial mutations. These have all been beneficial to the organism with the mutation. Here are the criteria for whether a mutation is beneficial or not. Does it help the organism survive so it can breed? Does it help its offspring exist and survive? If it does that, then the mutation would be beneficial.
The truth is that mutations typically bring about deformities and death.
No, typically mutations are minor, bringing out a change so slight as not to be noticed. Humans have between 60 and 125 mutations per generation, most of which are not noticeable except on the genetic level. When one, or several together, result in a large enough change to an organism compared to its relatives that it makes a noticeable physiological difference, that is when it's described as either beneficial or harmful. The mutations that do cause deformities and death are quickly weeded out because the organisms that have such mutations are much less likely to breed and pass on those mutations.
Such is the case with a tiny mutation that changed a harmless organism found in the intestines of humans and animals into a bacteria that resulted in the bubonic plague. I'm talking about the genetic alteration of the Yersinia pestis bacterium. Research conducted at the Northwestern University Feinberg School of Medicine has discovered that a single tiny genetic change fundamentally altered the bacterium into a killer that took the lives of more than 75 million people in the 14th century Europe.
Yes, there was a slight mutation in the bacterium that caused the bubonic plague, which allowed it to infect and spread itself across most of Europe and parts of Asia, and millions of people were killed. But it was a beneficial mutation for the Yersinia pestis bacterium. Beneficial mutations are talking about the mutations that affect the organism with it, not the creatures around it. The change in biology for this bacterium allowed it to spread and thrive. That is the literal definition of a beneficial mutation. For example, our, and chimpanzees' mutation that allowed us to eat meat was great for our development. It increased the amount of protein in our diets, allowing us to thrive. It wasn't seen as a good development for the creatures we used as prey. If they were able to think about it, they would probably see it as a bad thing. Getting eaten.
In this case, the mutation caused what is known as the Black Death.
The Black Death was bad for humans, but it was a time when the Yersinia pestis thrived, which by definition means it was beneficial to the bacterium.
In other cases, mutations cause cancer and a host of other deadly diseases. Think about it. Why would dentists cover your body with lead shielding when you get dental x-rays if the radiation might bring about a beneficial mutation?
False comparisons. Cancer is caused by uncontrolled cell reproduction, not slight changes in genetic code when a new organism is formed. Damage from dental x-rays is different from mutations caused by slight genetic changes. It would be akin to saying holes in the body are bad. Why do you think doctors stitch up patients who get shot? Therefore, you should permanently seal up your mouth and nose.
As this new research makes clear, mutations are harmful and can even bring about death of millions.
But the millions you described who died were not the ones who had the mutation. Beneficial mutations are the ones that benefit the creature with the mutation. The fact that the Yersinia pestis bacterium was able to spread and thrive shows that mutation was beneficial to it at the detriment of its human hosts.
Neither do mutations lead to new species. If anything, they lead to the extinction of species. The lack of beneficial mutations is the kiss of death to evolution.
If there were no beneficial mutations, then your claim would be right. But beneficial mutations have been observed and recorded. From Darwin's finches to Lenski's E. coli research, beneficial mutations have been found and are the basis for the diversity of life on this planet.
Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Open up your hate and let it flow into me. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. You mother, get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Get out, come on, get down with the sickness. Madness is the gift that has been given to me.